his beautiful wife who is beside him. Now for you know, a single daughter with the restaurant, a single daughter, so you know good people them. Welcome Councillor Sydney Rose out of Northwest St. Catherine. Treadway Division? Yeah. In Customers at St. Catherine Parish Council, you know, when them a cuss for the rat and the things with them dash for the hospital and cuss. Good PNP man. As he Comrade Silvera walking in, former MP from St. Mary. I want to pick up each and every one that has come in here. We are going to have enough people here tonight, you know. What you say? We don't mean businessman. So we ready? We're ready? We ready? Central Manchester. I want you to stand on your feet. I want you to welcome in Central Manchester style, the President, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden, Prime Minister in waiting of Jamaica, Member of Parliament and President of the PNP.
Check it. Clear the way when the big
welcome him. Hey. In true Central Manchester style, in true Region 5 style, welcome the President. The President.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Whoa. Look at the people raising up, the whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with gold, and the man with passion and of purpose.
Lovers tries a fast and then give me, but I'm like, that was a practice run. Practice run. Yeah, I made sure so no warm. Yeah, I chest me that test, you know. Alright, so you see like you do it that good? You see like you do it that good? You know you have to go double it up the next time, not true? Because you practice perfect. Give yourself a round of applause. You are excellent comrades and good sport. But comrades, to give the report to close off the private session of conference is Deputy General Secretary, former Chairman of Region 5, Comrade Wentworth Skeffrey, to speak to you about this evening's proceedings with the voting for the conference. So welcome, Deputy General Secretary, Comrade Wentworth Skeffrey.
Comrade, put the fist on me out here. If you see us at PNP, put the fist on me out here. If you know if you say Ty, come fist on here. We're going to do the Andrew Wallace fist on here. When we say PNP, just pump me here. PNP. I'll be a warm up. Comrade former Member of Parliament, Comrade Bunting. Comrade Party Chair, Comrade Burke. Former Member of Parliament, Comrade John Jr. Former Mayor, Comrade Ant Bren. Current Mayor, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Councillors, Councillor in waiting, former councillors, former members of Parliament, but most importantly, you the workers, the warrior of the PNP. I say you stand firm. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. And every time you come a PNP function, I hear my brother Comrade Black. Big up Comrade Black up at top there. Friend for life. Comrades, I hear everybody said Comrade Donovan is the next candidate for the PNP and thing. And I say, but I carry out an exercise today and me no report yet. And we start the celebration. And today I want Donna me until me give the red light. In this case, nothing can go on. So if we thought the story was not like, we might have to all go home. But we're not going to do that, comrades. Comrades, today we are done exercising keeping with the constitution of the PNP. What we call a ratification exercise. Because in our party, even one man run, the delegates have to talk. Because the real power lies within the delegates of the People's National Party. So today from 2 to 5 p.m. at Mandeville Primary School, we had a voting exercise and it run through like general election. Because when Skeffrey run them things there, we run it with the highest integrity. I could have been mother, wife, or daughter run. One rule for everybody, don't matter what. Integrity stand tall. So when it does settle today, we had 406 delegates decided, yeah man, even Comrade Bunting had to go back for him ID. And Comrade Donovan Mitchell had to go back for them ID. Ask them for that. So we had 406 delegates voted today. in the ratification exercise. 393 said yes to Comrade Donovan Mitchell. 13 said no. 97% ratified Comrade Donovan Mitchell.
Turn up the thing. Turn up the thing. Turn up the thing. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. You really get nice. Now the time to make the right choice. If you want things to really get nice. Now the time to make the right choice. Now is the time. Now is the power.
And in keeping the democratic process, 3% said no. But we know as of tomorrow, 100% rev all the way to Garden House for the next member of Parliament, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. And comrades, quickly, I live in a central Manchester. Thank God to the PNP, I get a little land back then up on Melrose Mews, and I built 2 little rooms for me and my wife and daughter. So me and here in a central, me can't live to build another house, so me I got dead in a central. And my vote in a central. And me tired to live under JLP, member of Parliament. Me want back with place, me want back a PNP, MP. And I, Wentworth Kirkpatrick Skeffrey, giving my 100% commitment to Comrade Donovan. Make we roll left, right, center, upper hill, down a valley, and take back central Manchester, which is PNP yard. So I am on board. And when me on board, I know there is no permission. Because PNP blood run through me orange. And we want to get back central Manchester, South Manchester, North East St. Elizabeth, the whole of Region 5, the whole of Jamaica. So Mark Jefferson Golding can be the next Prime Minister and PNP form the government and continue the progress. So comrades, if you're ready with me when I say PNP, you don't say more love. PNP, PNP, PNP. Adieu. Hold it, selector. You think with it done? Run it, selector. Run it, run it. You think with it done? Listen out here. Listen out here. I see a big belly man a sing like me, you know. You think with it done? You think with it done? Alright, comrades. One quick task before me take my seat. Count on my night tonight. Also, the private session we have in here, another task is to elect a constituency committee. A group of comrades met today and they proposed to me a team. I said, yes, I can only carry, you know. But every delegate said no is no. But I will carry out their wishes. If you say yes, then we just say forward. So when we call each name, if you believe in them, we just say forward, then they move a proper motion and we just forward. To chair the constituency for the political year 2023-2024, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Vice Chair for Political Education, Comrade Vernon Manning. Vice Chair for Enumeration, Electoral Matters, Comrade Cardell Lazen. Vice Chair for Outreach and Recruitment, Comrade Keaton Nemard. Vice Chair for Leadership, Training and Welfare, Comrade Trishana Archer Thompson. Why, Trishana, you're popular, man. Treasurer, Comrade Kirk Ogilvie. Constituency Secretary, Comrade Colin Thompson. The 2 NEC members, Comrade Donovan Mitchell and Comrade Colin Thompson. The 7 elected members in accordance with our Constitution, Comrade Joan Clark, Comrade Paula Sutherland, Everton Pinnant, Comrade Lisa Gale Lewis, Comrade Anthony Williams, Comrade Errol Davey, Comrade Shanil Bradford. If you want all of them, just say forward. When I say PNP, you just say forward. PNP. PNP. But in true PNP style, now a member of the group, you have to stand and tell me your name and the group you're from. Move the motion. Somebody must second it for it to be authentic. Okay, anybody second it? Duly seconded. All say forward. All say forward. Comrades. For the People's National Party. Let us put personalities aside and put the PNP above individual personality. The PNP platform is large. There is space and room for all of us. And our only objective is to see the PNP plane land safely in Jamaica House in safe hands with Mark Jefferson Golding, so we can transform the lives and keep with the original mission of the People's National Party. One love, comrades. They might go tired of seeing my face, but they can't get PNP out of the race.
Let's drink to the hard-working people, and let's drink to the lowly of earth. Raise your glass to the...
Comrades, one more time for Deputy General Secretary Comrade Wentworth Skeffrey. Give him a round of applause. Conducting the business of the People's National Party. Those members of the executive who were just called, we are going to hold you to account. So you think, say, you get to it. People have to see your face. And if you don't feel good, then you go next year election. PNP people love. Come, please stand. If you are down here or if you are up here, please stand so the people can see you. All members who were duly elected just now, please to come to the front. Or if you are up here already, please to stand so the people can see you. Comrade Archer, stand. Cardinal, what? You cannot stand up. Yeah, Comrade Verna. And you need to come closer. See the treasurer come here. I know you wonder who name, so come up, treasurer, up on the step. Comrade Ogilvy. Give him a round of applause. I hear me I pressure the most this year right now. Comrade Pennant, come, move fast. Put a step in it. These are the members. And I will tell you, each division will actually send some other persons. So we have many more people to co-op. So the team is going to get much, much bigger than this. All councillor candidates are duly sitting at the executive, and then we will co-op other members. And the chairman of the divisions, Comrade Carl, stand up, Oliphant. Me there as already know, me there front and center long time. And we will co-op other members as we go along. When the first executive meet, there will be co-options who are here. Let me come and stand right as a son. Give your executive. All right, let me introduce everybody then.
Comrades, we have a mix of experience, gender balance. We made sure that gender balance, youth, and all of that. So I'm Donovan Mitchell. Comrade Manning is a legal-minded person. She works out of a lawyer's office. Comrade Thompson is a trained secretary. Comrade Archer is a communication consultant. Comrade Paulette Sutherland is a teacher. She was my grade 6 teacher. Comrade Keaton Embard, maybe one of the younger ones here, is an HR consultant. Not again, he used to work with the Sandals Group. Comrade... You know, young again, okay. Comrade Cordell Layden, and I know if I say it, most of you are not going to believe me, but he's a trained minister of religion. His degree is in theology. Comrade Kirk Ogilvy, could you step forward? He's a chartered accountant, so he won't give us any problem in balancing the accounts. Comrade Bradford is a teacher by profession. Comrade Williams, come forward now. Him collect no taxes hard, so not make much nice because they don't like tax collector. But my friend, the green what business ad? Human resource. Comrade Carl Smith, teacher by profession. Comrade Pennant. Bauxite industry, but we don't have no bauxite. We're going to find something else game for do. We have Comrade Oliphant, our Mandeville chairman and councillor. So this is a mixed, comrade. There are about 4 other persons. Well, there are some proposals for some co-option, and we will deal with that at the next conference, which will have a doctor and a lawyer, because we want to mix up the things so that if we are running into problem and Comrade June are not there, then we can get some legal advice on the spot. All right, comrades, thank you very much. Comrade Verna, I think she has a proposal to make. And Comrade Mario Mitchell. Oh, please, hold on. Comrade Bunting, could you come, sir? You're outgoing. You can't just stay over there. So come. So we can take I'm not saying the last picture, but come. Please give him a round of applause. When he... honorary member, but Comrade Junior, Comrade Ramsey, and Comrade Bunting, they're all honorary members of the executive because they have been there a long time. So by virtue of their years of service, they come when they feel like. Just like when Comrade Patriots come to NEC when he feels like. All right, comrades, this is the team. Thank you very much.
Let's drink to the hard-working people. And let's drink.
Comrades, comrades, are we settling down? Comrades, former vice chair for political organization and now for political education. After discussion with the outgoing executive, we would like Comrade Roydale Williams, who is a member of the Constituency Executive for Central Manchester for over 30 years. So we are asking, are we going to ask a member of the, two members of the Constituency Executive, two members of the Constituency Executive to move a motion that Comrade Roydale Williams, I'm moving the motion, but it must be moved and seconded, by that Comrade Roydale Williams be a life member of the constituency of Central Manchester. May I have a mover?
I'm Comrade Patricia Elliott from the Mayday Teamsters, and I so move.
I am Tanya Simmons from Weber's Heights Group, and I second the motion.
Thank you, my comrade. So Comrade Roydale Williams will be an executive member, life member of the executive of Central Manchester. All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Somebody borrowed my program. Can I get it back, please? Because I make notes tonight. No, man, I make notes now. Who have it? Thank you. Comrades, one more time, give the round of applause because that is duly constituted. And I now declare the private part of conference now closed. Give yourself a round of applause and for you being good sports and good comrades. Comrades, a while ago, one whole heap of PNP from across Jamaica just come. Lovers Choice ready, we'll line up some music now. Just coming in a while ago, let me see who first up on the batting order. Him come last, but I introduce him because he's my good friend. Former mayor of Maypen, the councillor of the Hayes Division, and the candidate in Clarendon. Welcome, Comrade Cian Barneswell. Welcome him to Central Manchester. Sitting beside Councillor Barneswell is a lady who have decided to take the mantle and to continue the battle in Northeast Manchester. Chairman and MP aspirant, Comrade Ethne Miller Simpson, up in Christiana. A councillor who is as young as me but in the bamboo of 4 terms. Serving every position at the YO and in the party. Long-standing member of the party executive. Then call him Portia Pickney. He's the councillor of the Vineyard Town Division in Southwest St. Andrew. But now he's Angela Pitney. Whitfield Town and Vineyard Town. Oh, that's a Swebe. My friend, member of the executive, Comrade Eugene Kelly. Give him a round of applause. A young man who borders Belfield Division, doing wonderful work in Northwest Clarendon. He's a young aspirant for the Reaches Division that borders Belfield and a number of divisions. I want you to welcome Comrade Stephen Williams. A young man who's born and a son of the soil of Manchester. He heads the PNP young professional arm called the Patriots, a consultant in environmental issues. Comrade Lenroy James, the president of the PNP Patriots. A comrade that you see sit right over there, so. He's the councillor candidate and the aspirant for the Malvern Division, right where Monroe and Hampton there. I want you to welcome Comrade Peter Powell, the candidate for the Malvern Division. Sitting beside him, the long-standing councillor with the PNP Bastion Division, called Myersville. We're right with all part there. I want you to welcome the councillor, Leighton Simmet. Welcome the man from Spanish Town, the mayor of Spanish Town, Vice President, Comrade Norman Scott, as he makes his way to the stage.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up
De La Vega. Coming right behind the Vice President. She's a young lady who went to school in this constituency. She lived in Williamsville, little bit of Belfield, little bit of Royal Flat. She's the president of the PNP Women's Movement. I want you to welcome warmly to Central Manchester, Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up.
A lady who I know is doing well. When you come up Porous, is the entrance. When you leave in Manchester, is the end. A teacher and a principal. I want you to welcome the next councillor of the Porous Division, Comrade Peter Gay Campbell from the Porous Division.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP.
A young man who is a lawyer, because PNP deal with education straight. A young man who is an MP aspirant in Southeast St. Elizabeth. And one of the candidates has put forward as a candidate. And I want you to welcome Comrade Stevens, an aspirant in Southeast St. Elizabeth.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing.
Our neighbor and our friend, the general over in Northwest. Welcome, Member of Parliament, Vice President Michael Phillips.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up.
I see Dr. Olivia Rose, who is a member of the party executive. I don't know why the people them come and hide and something. Welcome Dr. Rose to Mandeville. She's a sports person. So all of the athletes them we are winning the race them. She's the one that makes sure she should talk with them and come in another. Them two young youth I see just coming in. My middle card, Comrade Gus Scott from the Craighead Division in Northeast Manchester, councillor candidate. Comrade O'Neill Evans, the candidate for the Christiana Division in Northeast Manchester.
Jamaican people want better.
He's out. I am happy. I'm going to go into greetings. I'm going to go into greetings, but I want to pay homage to my friend and my brethren. Because me just find out something about him this week, you know. And him there and him push out. And when me come early, normally when me a little boy them and they come a conference, me see them come in late and them hold a corner. But me come, me see him sit down comfortable. I want to welcome especially Comrade Black and the team of Black Brothers who are here. And I just realized that Comrade Black is a big producer of music, you know.
Now this one dedicated
never know
to
that. And this is one of him song, the producer.
Wake up and push up. And dedicated to the girl them who no mother.
I never know that this week. PNP artist and PNP song.
I rather than the man different names. King. Come again.
Welcome, Comrade Black. Good to have you. And when you roll out the troops, you know a different business we mean. Not just in Central, but all of Manchester. We welcome you and to all the members of your team. But hear me now. Let's get the business started. Because people up here, so I will get on people, you know what I mean? So, opening batsman on tonight's innings. When we are winning now. Welcome, Councillor Anthony Bryce from the Newport Division, Chairman of South Manchester.
Jamaican people want better.
We're going into the greetings now. Short greetings from each and every one you see on the stage. Welcome, the star boy, Comrade Senator, former lawyer, former MP, Comrade KD Knight.
Jamaican people want better. Economy coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them grave. We can change the old, we can do it together. Prices are rising and the people are mad. All teachers
So you look like nobody no left in no part of Jamaica except Central Manchester tonight, you know.
You know, see me and the girl in my part. Girl, them want me when I start. My you just go and watch a girl spend every dime, spend every nickel, spend every dollar. Time, for your girl of mine. Yes, what me I say? The girl them a star boy, but me star boy.
Earlier on, I gave you a warm up. I warmed you up earlier. Central Manchester, Mandeville, welcome, welcome, party leader, next Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Mark Jefferson Golden.
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready.
Member of Parliament and President of the People's National Party.
Look at the people raising up, the whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with gold, and the man with passion and of purpose. From Kingston straight to Bay, I'm a gold in them say. Get ready to make up a new way, a new way. Yo, the entire Jamaica know gold in the best and it's true. When
party leader, the Prime Minister in waiting of Jamaica, a man of integrity, decency, honesty, the President of the People's National Party, Robert Mark Jefferson Golden.
Tell them go with golden, go with golden, go with golden, go with golden, we going with golden, go with golden, go with golden, we ready for the road and we moving with golden, go with golden, go with golden, the one more golden, we got golden, going with golden, go with golden, go with, hey!
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it. Get something and wave. Get something and wave.
Mandeville welcome the Prime Minister in waiting of Jamaica. President of the PNP, Mark Jefferson Golden.
Get something and wave. Get something and wave. Get something and wave. Everybody, get something and wave. This carnival.
Warming up. Settle down, easy, easy. Grab your seats, grab your seats. Cool down a little bit. Comrades, our first speaker. And when me go hard, me go hard. Opening batsman can't be no fenke somebody. So you know we have to go real deep. And I want you to welcome a man that you know well. A lawyer by profession. 18 years unbroken as Member of Parliament, former Minister of Government. I want you to welcome warmly Comrade John Jr.
My father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya, my grandmother Banya.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade Officers of the People's National Party, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome each and every visitor to the best constituency in Jamaica. Comrade Chairman, Comrade Leader, I make that statement having served, as you heard, for 4 terms in this constituency.
The secret is well known. Stay with the people. I have agreed to be the campaign director for Comrade Mitchell. It is going to be my duty to ensure that between now and whenever they choose to call it, whichever one it is, that this constituency will be razor sharp and ready. Comrades, that is not a ray statement. Although we appreciate the fact that vibes is an important part of political campaigning, we have to recognize that the work that goes into a campaign is detailed. It has to be forward-thinking. It has to have message to the people, both on a national level and on the constituency level. And Comrade Mitchell, the first charge you will have is to develop your message for Central Manchester. We will help you. We will help you to craft it. But its delivery is going to be dependent on the sincerity with which you deliver it. We do not come here to make promises. If I were to take a page out of the book of a number of comrades who have been successful in politics, this is not a promising game. The only promise you must make is that you will, with every fiber in your being, represent people to the best of your ability. And if you do that and stand by your message and plans, there is no way that you can lose. So, comrades, I'm here. I haven't left Central. I practice here. Comrade Knight and myself and Comrade Samuels, we have a firm. We are here. I'm here every Friday. But outside of that, I now have to increase my presence because of the responsibilities I have. I want to say to you, Rhoda will be history.
I got tired to see my face.
They will not be able to get the People's National Party and our comrade leader out of this race. It is often said that political parties lose power more than they win it. We intend to win this one on the basis of our message to the people and the work that they see us doing on their behalf. So, comrades, I don't want to keep you too long. Just remember, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. One love, one destiny.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing.
Comrades, one more time for the legendary Member of Parliament and former Minister of Government, Comrade John Jr. Give him a round of applause. Quick and fast, we're moving right along because as you see, everybody from across Jamaica, all sectors of the PNP is represented. When I looked over a while ago, I saw my beautiful Bunununu's friend, the candidate for Spurtree Division and the widow of Comrade Donald Sutherland. I want to welcome to Central Manchester Conference, Comrade Keisha Phillips Sutherland. Welcome, former members of Parliament, Richard Parchment and Joel and Sylvia from St. Elizabeth and St. Mary, respectively. Give them a round of applause as we welcome them here. I hear all the councillors who they hide under the crowd. Me see one already from Clarendon, Comrade Carla Watt. I want to big up yourself. I don't know, Comrade Andrea is also here from Kingston. Members of the executive of the party who are here, members of various arms and affiliates who are here, we say welcome to everyone. And I see my good friend, Comrade Val Wint, former candidate up in Northeast Manchester, also here. Big up yourself, Mr. Wint, Comrade Wint. So the first speaker, because we're bringing them by categories, to represent the councillors from Manchester. My friend, my brother, long-standing councillor of the Newport Division, and he has been elevated to chairman of South Manchester. I want you to welcome Comrade Anthony Bryce to bring you greetings on behalf of the councillors from Manchester.
Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Mario Mitchell. Comrades of the head table, Comrade Party Leader and next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Golding. Let me hear for Comrade Golding. Comrade Angela Brown Burke, first female chairman of the People's National Party. Comrade Michael Phillips, Vice President. And let me hear for the General of Central Manchester, Comrade Peter Bunting. This other distinguished comrades at the head table, councillor colleagues, candidates, and then let me hear it from my friend, 40 years as friend, comrade and next member of Parliament for Central Manchester, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Comrades, Comrade Vice President Norman Scott. Sorry, I miss you. Big up yourself. Comrades of Central Manchester. Me and Donovan are friends for 40 years. You know? So how long we did it? 40 years. But we bex over 10. We bex 10 years out of the 40. But I know, comrades, that Comrade Donovan Mitchell will do well. And I know, comrades, that Rhoda is history. You agree with me? Donovan going to make history in Central Manchester. Because me and Donovan know how to campaign, you know. We have some late night, right into the morning. And I know Donovan will do it. And I know he can. And I know he has all of our support to do it. I am so proud of Donovan today. But comrades, hear me now. I won't be long. The People's National Party has to form the next government. Or if no supper no the fidagit, you know. No supper no the fidagit. And Central Manchester has to return to the fold of the People's National Party, led by Comrade Donovan Mitchell. So comrades, hear me now. In closing, it is one way up. Donovan, PNP, Mark Golding. One love, comrade.
I've got to get myself
one more time. One more time for Councillor Anthony Bryce from the Newport Division. I see other comrades coming in and walking in and I want to recognize them. Members of the Patriots, members of the Women's Movement, members of the PNP, members of the NWU. But I want to big up my friend and director of FESCO Energies, Comrade Trevor Heaven. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, my good friend, comrade brother. Councillor Dalton Brown from Alligator Pond Division. Big him up, he's right there. I don't want to block up the exits, please and thanks. Dalton, as a councillor, clear the way for me, please. Gungo, clear the way. Goscott, clear the way. I don't want to block me entrance. There are seats over there. There are Goscott, O'Neill, over there. May I put him in one name? Mr. Campbell, go over there, Soto. Don't block up the way. Emergency. You know, see behind you, no? Emergency. The comrades from North East Manchester, yeah. Follow Mr. Wynn, go over there, so me soon. No. Remember, I know everybody in the PNP, no, but I talk about the business too. Not true. Who is going to big up it? Former MP Hugh Buchanan, I hear he's here. I don't know why I hide from me, but I'm a friend. He's also here. And I want to big up a lady that I seen in the audience who hide from me, but me I make her road long time. Big time media personality, Judith Badley is right there. Big her up and give her a round of applause. Miss RJR, Miss FMFM. Hi Judith, how are you? Good to see you. All right, moving on. A lady who is a consultant, who was a big part of the private sector. She has decided the difficult task to take on the PNP business in Northeast Manchester. I want you to welcome MP aspirant in Northeast Manchester, Comrade Ethne Miller Simpson.
I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control. Wanna give me lust, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing, don't you see what they have done to Bedouin and Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets. But I'm
not afraid. That's right, comrades, that's right. Chairman of the evening, Comrade Mariam Mitchell. Party leader, our party leader. Welcome to Central Manchester. I'm not going to go all down the line for everybody at all. I'm just going to simply say distinguished comrades on the head table and also distinguished comrades in the audience. Good evening. I feel a little short here, you know. Man of the hour, Comrade Mayor Donovan Mitchell, brother and friend. From the day I met Donovan Mitchell, Comrade Mitchell, one of the things that struck me is that he's a man of faith. So I had to start what I have to say this evening with these words. From Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And I dare say, Central Manchester, your future of progress and hope lies in Comrade Donovan Mitchell. I have listened to Donovan for the better part of 3 years. And there are times we'll drink some spirit and have a chat. And sometimes it's just coconut water. And he has many plans for Central Manchester. But if it's one thing I know about this comrade, he's not a selfish comrade at all. He has plans for all of Manchester. So standing here representing Northeast Manchester, where there's a certain gentleman who has occupied the yard for a while. He has since got notice. And there are some persons in this life, you know, they don't believe the saying that we've come up with in PNP that says, time come. But I am here to tell that particular gentleman that for him, time gone. And I know that Donovan Mitchell is going to make sure that Northeast Manchester is a part of everything that we're doing here in Manchester. Just this week we had graduations, lots of graduations. Just this week we spoke to quite a few of our young, impressionable minds in this country. And comrades, every graduation that I went to, I sat and I looked at the graduating class, every single school that I went to. And I was humbled by the fact that we are turning out eager young people ready to serve this country. But as an educator of 25 years, I am deeply, deeply concerned. I am not only concerned for Northeast Manchester and Central and South, but all of Jamaica where our teachers are concerned. Because come September morning, we do not know how many teachers we will actually have in the classrooms. We will not have enough teachers in this country. And some of the maths that I'm hearing the Minister of Education work out, the maths not add up and the maths not sound right. So I know that under Donovan Mitchell, he's going to be looking at education in this constituency and fixing everything that needs to be fixed. But he cannot do it alone. So this evening, as we watched his entire team stand with him, I am heartened by the fact that he has quite a few educators in his team. And as I close, I'm going to end as I started. Yesterday at a funeral in Chantilly, the pastor read from the book of James. And he said, you know, there are many times we make lots of plans. Lots of plans. But if God is not in the planning, the plans will not work. He went further and he said, you must ensure that you do not trifle with God. We are also to ensure that we do not trifle with the future of our children. And under Donovan Mitchell, I know he's not going to be trifling with the future of our children. He said as well, don't trifle with the future of this country. So every comrade who is in this room needs to ensure that you go out and you find another comrade, just like the lost sheep, and you bring them right back to PNP. He also said, do not trifle with the future of Manchester. And that is how we knew that that was a comrade pastor. So, comrades all, yes, I feel Mario behind me. Comrades all, I want to simply say, the future is assured with Comrade Donovan Mitchell. One love, one heart, every time, comrades.
So you beat them, so you mistreat them.
Comrades, one more time for Comrade Anthony Miller Simpson, chairman and aspirant up in Northeast Manchester. And as I speak of Northeast Manchester, I see my good friend Comrade Paul Lynn somewhere around the back there. Big up yourself, Comrade Paul Lynn, former candidate up in Northeast Manchester again. Joining us late is the senior man in the Moravian Church. I want you to welcome the long-standing councillor of the Spur Tree Division, senior churchman, Moravian councillor Erwin Facey from the Spur Tree Division. Church business make him late, so give him a round of applause. Big up yourself, councillor. Them call him the teacher. The Royal Flat Division is having a fundraiser on July 28. They have tickets here. Comrade Tanya, you have tickets. Members of the Royal Flat team have tickets here. Please to support their fundraiser. And they're having something to ensure that the division business continues. Please to support them. There are tickets. Who have a ticket? Put up ticket there right at the front here, sir. And make sure you support. How much for the tickets? Little bit of money. Just make sure you support Royal Flat business. Because remember, Sir Donovan, I move forward in big things and all. The next speaker is a consultant. A young man who is a businessman. He's the head of the PNP Patriots, which was recently affiliated to the party. I want you to welcome a son of the soil from Manchester, consultant, comrade, president of the PNP Patriots, comrade Lenroy James.
Comrades, I have the opportunity, first of all protocols observed, comrades. Comrades, I have the opportunity to bring a greetings from the PNP garrison known as the Patriots.
Now I want to tell you something real quick. Everybody can't love one person unless it's God. But everybody can love PNP. What we need in a central Manchester right now is we don't need, what we have now, we have an MP that is about social media. We don't want a social media MP. We want an MP that is about social programs. What we need? We don't need an MP if you come tell me how which school them go. The MP must make sure that everybody picnic can go school too. Comrades, the Prime Minister brought with Clarks while they have school picnic, have the one pair of shoes for work at school and church. That can't work. So a simple fix, comrades. We need Comrade Donovan Mitchell as your Member of Parliament. And we need Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden as the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And in closing, I'm going to tell you this, if you look around, look upon the colors, how we look nice in our colors. Them no more than we out a road. Proud of your colors. Put on your colors and go road with your colors because them no more than we, comrades. Election day, carry 10 of your friend them. And one thing we have to do, vote PNP. Comrades, heart of love.
You know, go aside, me not progress. We live in the youth, man. With you. If you're not showing no progress, man, we go through life without no stress. Be friends with some people that's hopeless.
He's out. I want to pick up my everyday friend PNP, Region 5 Chairman, former President of the PNP YO, former President of the Guild of Students of UWI. And he was an aspirant the other day, but he's still the Region 5 Chairman, Manchester and St. Elizabeth. Comrade Kern Spencer, welcome him to the conference.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up, turn up, turn up.
The Comrade Regional Chairman, the Comrade Regional Chairman of the PNP YO, Comrade Ram Williams, did a surgery, right, Comrade Dagi, this week. And he's out of surgery and everything's all right. I walks in the comrades to pray for him and ensure that he makes it well. A good and a hard-working comrade. Wolipa the council, him and them social media manager. Help out Wolipa, and he's a teacher that is in training at the Michael, I'm going to do Shortwood Teachers College. So he's a good comrade. I want to big him up because he's here. Make sure you tell your friend and family and foreigners if you watch the live. We're not live, right, Trish? Fully live, right across the world. So ensure that everyone is watching as we go along. Coming to you now to speak on behalf, and by the way, let me set down one ground rule. The speakers who are coming to speak, in the interest of time, I have introduced everybody and their family. You are only allowed to big up the party leader. Do not come up here for your 2 minutes and call out everybody's name. Come here, go take you off. Chairman privilege me have. So you have been warned. They're coming to you now to speak on behalf of the councillors and the candidates from St. Elizabeth. Long-standing council of the PNP Republic of the Myersville Division and the chairman of South East St. Elizabeth. Central Manchester, Mandeville. Pleased to welcome Councillor Leighton Simmet of the Myersville Division.
You live the life you love. You love the life you live. Everything you have in my job will give. Ooh, breathe.
Comrade Chairman, my friend, next Member of Parliament for Central Manchester, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. One word to you, Comrade. When Comrade Peter Bunting was a Member of Parliament, South East Elizabeth and Central Manchester were twin. And I'm expecting the same thing going forward under your watch. So that's a warning. Comrade Party Leader, time come. Time come, comrades of Central Manchester, the workers, the warriors, the foot soldiers. I bring you greetings and warm greetings from the council and the council candidates of St. Elizabeth. And I greet you in the name of Michael Joshua Manley. Comrades, it's a good look. When I watched the conference in St. Thomas last night, what I see, I think it was National Arena. And when I come here tonight again and to see what is happening here, Comrade Mitchell, I think you choose the wrong venue. It should be somewhere up in the open. And then we will show them that the same thing that was in St. Thomas last night is here in Manchester. But comrades, I must just encourage you, work with Donovan. Make sure Donovan becomes the next member of Parliament for Central so that we can send Comrade Mark Wolin to Jamaica House and the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. One love, comrade.
Jamaican people want better. Time coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning.
Comrades, one more time for Comrade Leighton Smith from Myersville and the chairman of Southeast, St. Elizabeth. Coming to you now, as we close out this segment with our councillors. Former mayor of Maypen, long-standing councillor of the Hayes Division in Clarendon. The next mayor of Maypen, Donovan friend for him and Bryce Nawayogi PNP, the most trouble. I want you to stand and to welcome warmly the next mayor of Maypen, the councillor of the Hayes Division, MP aspirant. So, Banzela, we are going to be MP or councillor or mayor. I don't know, you know. All right, don't be confused. Yeah, you look like you might have to go, have to work very shortly. So, comrades, welcome a friend and a brother, Councillor Cian Barneswell from the Hayes Division in Clarendon.
Modern vampires of the city, and in blood, blood. You could have come from Rima, or you come from jungle. Could have come from firehouse, or you come from Tower Hill.
Comrade Chairman, my brother and friend, Councillor Mario Mitchell, Comrade Party President and Prime Minister in waiting, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden, Comrade Members of Parliament, past and present, councillors, councillor candidates, distinguished comrades on the platform and in the audience, comrades all, I bring you greetings from the Republic of the Hayes Division. Comrade, I couldn't miss this conference to be here to support and to celebrate with my longtime friend. But before I tell you about my longtime friend, I must say that Comrade Peter Bunting must be a happy and a pleased man this evening. And I'm going to tell you why. In 1993, I was the PNP YO rep for Southeast Clarendon when he was the Member of Parliament. So he helped to build my political experience and ability why I'm the person I am today in the People's National Party. And Donovan became a student of his when he became Member of Parliament for Central Manchester. But not only that, Comrade Bunting, you now have two candidates then who have aspired to become MP candidates in the upcoming general election, and I know that you are well pleased for the work you have done in myself and Comrade Donovan Mitchell. And that is progress. Thank you, Comrade. But Comrade, myself and Donovan have shared 30 years of comradeship. As I made mention earlier, he was the representative for the Manchester YO, and I was for the representative for the parish of Clarendon, PNP YO. We have shared many friendships. We have gone across this country promoting and campaigning and working for the People's National Party. We both entered representational politics in 1998. Both of us wasn't successful, but we returned in 2003, and we were successful. And we were successful. And then come 2012, I became mayor. And in 2016, he became mayor. And look at us now. Look at us now. Right, Comrade Ramsey? Look at us now. So he's going forward for Member of Parliament for Central Manchester. And I'm going forward for Member of Parliament when the time comes. As soon as I'm say Barneswell, you get the nod for Southeast Clarendon. Look at us now. So, Comrade, I am looking forward where myself and Comrade Donovan Mitchell shall be unsaddled in the winner's enclosure for the People's National Party. Central Manchester, are you ready for Comrade Donovan Mitchell? Are you ready for the PNP? Are you ready for Comrade Mark Golden? One love, Comrade. God bless you.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey. When the road is tall up yonder,
Why the PNP man them fancy not true. Give him a round of applause again, my friend, Councillor Cian Barneswell from the Hayes Division. But I bring to you now a lady who has served the PNP from them say your navel string cut pan PNP. Her father is a legendary D.K. Duncan. She went to school in Manchester in the 80s, right? Over Manchester High. Yeah, and lived in Williamsfield. So she's right amongst right house over here. So I say to you now, the president of the PNP Women's Movement, welcome, welcome, Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland.
For my independent ladies, na 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 na. Me have money in my pocket, so I feel nice. No borrow girl clothes in a real life. Now sponge for that boy, where you feel like.
Drip, no more. Keep up, can't stop. Ooh, sing up, yeah.
I can't dance up here today because them have to go hold the podium because it's not so stable. Comrades, good evening. PNP something nice. Yes, so nice. Comrade leader and comrade members of the head table and comrades all, it is good to be here tonight. It's good to be in Manchester. I love Mandeville, I love Manchester. And I not say how long I know Donovan Mitchell because we're just sticking with going to school in the 80s. Right? Right, Donovan? Yeah. But comrades, I bring you greetings on behalf of the PNP Women's Movement. And I bring you greetings on behalf of all of the women here in this room tonight, knowing that we are here standing with Comrade Donovan Mitchell as he becomes the next Member of Parliament for Central Manchester. Comrades, you know, we are ahead in the polls now. And we are ahead in the polls. Some people say it's because the JLP is behind. They are falling off. But it is true, they are showing us who they are, that them don't care. But you see, while they are falling off, we are moving up. And you know why we are moving up? Because as they show us that they don't care, as they treated the students in Ukraine, our party leader is showing them love in action as he dealt with the students in Ukraine. They are falling off because as they gave eviction notice to the people in Louidersville, our party leader go there and defend them in Louidersville. They are falling off because when them allow the people to kill off the fish in Rio Cobra and don't do anything about it, our party leader go back and make the arrangements. And they are falling off because they simply do not care, and we are the party that cares. Comrade, our party leader has led by example. And so, comrades, tonight, I say to Comrade Donovan Mitchell, we must follow this example, because to take it back, as we have started to take it back, we have to show actively to the people that we care. And we have to care on the ground, in action, and with our work. So, comrades, tonight, the PNP Women's Movement is committed to working with the party and working with Comrade Donovan Mitchell to show that love and care. Comrades, are we ready to take it back? Comrades, time come. Thank you very much.
Give me the woman, them make a mess and we need them. Give me the woman, them make a mess of it, please them. Give me the woman, them make a mess of it, lead them. Give me the woman, them. Give me the woman, them. Woman make me happy and me joyful. Them give me the strength and the power make me mighty.
Yeah, music man, you know I might sing that, you know. Comrades, one more time for Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland. The next speaker is a councillor and my friend. He is the mayor of Spanish Town. He is your vice president of the People's National Party. Manchester, Central Manchester, Region 5. I want you to welcome warmly to Manchester, to cool Mandeville, the mayor of Spanish Town, Vice President, Comrade Norman Scott.
I grew up in a place called La Vega, Spanish Town rocking, over blazing over. I grew up
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade, all the comrades on the head table, both sides, those who are currently in the ring fighting, those who are on the outside of the ring cheering us on, the workers, the warriors, and the foot soldiers of the People's National Party. The word is love. We've been treading, and we've been treading, and we've been treading. Last night when we were out at St. Thomas, the place looked good. Tonight, the place even looked better, because the time has come, comrades, when the PNP people say enough is enough. Yes, comrades. Comrades, I'm here to support my colleague. Two of we are mayor together. Two of we are councillor together. But comrades, I have a concern, and Donovan, enough respect. Banzi, enough respect. Two councillors who are stepping up into the MP position. And come next week, we're going back out to St. Thomas, because our next mayor going to step up again. But you know my concern, comrades, because the green man realized it's only 14 of us in the parliament. You know what he's trying? He's trying to find a way to curtail we as councillors. But we put our name on the ballot paper, you know, and we go and we campaign hard to get the votes. But comrades, December gone, he gave MPs 20-odd million. Later on, him give them some more money. Just last week, comrades, you know that beautification, the only time, and when Comrade Bunting was the minister, because him understand security, him say zinc fence is an issue that create security risk in communities, and him started a zinc fence removal program, which any councillor could write to the process and get it done. Right, Comrade Bunting? Yes, because me did get something done out of my place, and it's right we write to the organization and them look after it. But this man come, comrades, him giving it to MPs. Sure. I know disrespect to MP, you know, the 14 of them, you know. But we are saying that everything he's doing, he's trying to put the councillors one side. Comrades, I know we have a leader in whom we trust and whom we have all the confidence. And we know that don't care what them do, how them try it, because we have said that the councillors are going to take the PNP back to Jamaica House, and this man think him can derail it. But no care what him do. Mark Jefferson Golden going to be the next Prime Minister when the time comes. So comrades, I come here for support, my friend, because I know me and him share a whole heap of kind of things. We are share the PNP together, we go to church together, and we do many other things together. Yes. No. But I will say to you, comrades, him is one whom I have enough confidence in and all the trust in. Follow me, comrades. Put your trust in Donovan. Donovan is going to take it home. One love, comrades. One heart.
Spanish town grooving. Everybody nice. Spanish town, my band, that's where I come from.
Comrades, one more time for the mayor of Spanish Town. Vice President, Comrade Norman Scott. Give him a round of applause. Comrades, we have many people and many comrades that serve in various capacities. And I want to big up Hanbury. Where boys there? Big up boys, they come and do a wonderful job down in Hanbury, which is a part of Mandeville and a part of the Royal Flat Division. But boys is doing a wonderful job with a number of young men and young women in the Hanbury FC, and they are having their annual memorial fun day for Huntley and Fitzroy. That is August Hanbury football field. I wanted to give them their support. Bring the kids out. They have a special guest artist, George Nooks. And they are having health checks and bounce about and a number of things and food and refreshments. One more fundraiser that I want you to support. The 7th of August, down by Hanbury at the football field. So make sure you support that. But I see a young man who just walked in a while ago. And know how we talk when we talk PNP, we say we navel string cut pan PNP. The grandson of B.B. Cook just stepped in. He's a candidate. And I have very, very good faith, Comrade Party leader, that he will be, based off him conference the other day, signal send. A conference that come down bank to bank in Pigeon Plains. Never since the days of Donald Barrington Buchanan have I seen such a huge and vibes the PNP crowd in Pigeon Plains. I want you to welcome a young man. I want to introduce you to him. His name is Comrade Guy, but his right name is Cook, the grandson of B.B. Cook. Guy, stand up with the people, them see you. Come right up, some of them get to know you. Give him a round of applause. Doing wonderful PNP work in
PNP. It no make sense, nobody try change we. Coming on full figure vote, we no JLP. Better me sit down in a me yard under beer tree. Alright, me hear one.
So comrades, our next speaker is someone that I know you all love and adore. He's a lawyer by profession, and he has asked me to apologize. No, sir, I'll do that next. Don't worry yourself. We plan it out already. Production plan it out, Mayor. Don't worry yourself. Keep calm. Comrades, a lawyer, legendary member of parliament, legendary minister. They call him the sheriff. Pack your bags and go. Buy a bag, buy a trunk. I want you to welcome legal luminary, Comrade KD Knight.
Out of merit to the foundation of the music, to all the godfathers who set it. You know, you have some little people who don't respect. As a matter of fact, them so hard of merit for the elders, but you see the elders then? Tell them, say, what?
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, they call you Mikey G. Marky G. Well, you know, we had a Joshua, we had a PJ, we had a Sister P. Now we have a Marky G. Comrade officers of the party, comrades at the head table, comrades all, greetings, peace and love. I'm here to endorse Comrade Mitchell. Where are the brethren? I am here to endorse him because I know him, because I work with him, and because I trust him. And I'm here to endorse him because I know you love him. And I know you're going to work with him. And I know you're going to win with him. Now, sir. Simple. But listen now. I'm going to comment on one thing I heard. I think it was Pat, who made the point that we are leading in the polls. Yes, we are. But I'm going to tell you my approach to polls. And I am commending it to you. When the polls have me ahead, I believe it. When the polls have me behind, I believe it. So what do? When they have me behind, I work like hell to get ahead. And when they have me ahead, I work like hell to keep ahead. So I don't want you now to get complacent and says, we're ahead, so we're cool. No. Now you must work. And I'm saying to Donovan, election campaign don't start after election announced. Election campaign start from when the last one finished till when the next one comes. And therefore, right now, you have to be out there with the people. That's how you're going to win. You're going to every community. Have your community meetings so that people know you and you know them. And listen to them, because it's not you alone can plan for them. They can plan for themselves too. And you become their messenger. So please, go out and campaign. Go into the communities. Sit down with the people. Walk with the people. Talk with the people. Listen to the people. And as you go out there, don't make too many promises. Make plans as to how you are going to satisfy the things that the people are asking you to do. And then now, let me tell you, you know, I get in trouble when I go on platform all the while. Because I talk my mind. I talk my mind. And I'm going to talk my mind now. This election is ours to win. This election is ours to lose. So we now must choose which one we want. But I'm going to tell you something that I know, because I'm an old man now, you know. Still have a little vibes, but no party in Jamaica has ever won an election when that party is divided. So time come now for unity in the People's National Party. Cut the crap, cut the nonsense, cut the foolishness. I want to tell you something. Rise United was a campaign slogan, the campaign done. One PNP was a campaign slogan, the campaign done. Bring back the love was a campaign slogan, the campaign done. So here I tell you now. And I'll come back for talk to you. But I'm telling you this. And I'm going to show you how I see it. Comrade leader, I did not vote for you in the last whatever. I didn't vote for you.
I didn't vote for you not because I thought you didn't have the capacity to lead the party. I preferred Lisa. I'm a girl's man. But you see, when you won, the night when they declared you as the victor, yes, sir, I was one of your biggest supporters. And I run around the country now like Lego beasts. Why? Because I want you to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica after the next election. And so I'm going to say something now, Mario, not like, oh, I'm going too long. I'm going to say something now. Listen to it carefully before you start, you know. Comrades, I want you to rise. I want you to rise. What I want you to do? Rise. I want you to rise united. United as one PNP. As what? Why? Because I want us to bring back the love.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong.
And so as I leave you tonight, I'm coming back again if Donovan says, come over into Macedonia and help me. I want you to leave here with one thing in mind. One leader at a time. I want you to understand that when you're going to the poll booth, you're not going to rise. You're not going to say one PNP. You're not going to bring back the love. If you don't say them, who you're going to vote for? Because that's what's on the ballot. PNP on the ballot. And all the winner are PNP. So one heart, one love, one victory. Time come. A Mark G will say, and a Mark G will walk.
Time to mix up the original. What do you have now? Hello. Hey, follow me. Come follow me now. Mix this. Boy, I'm on a rush them like a pit bull. Tap them like a rifle.
Hey, you don't think me a idiot? You don't think me a joke PMP? Then me could have go pull the sheriff shirt when he come here with a message. The lawyer, the former minister, Comrade KD Knight. Give him a round of applause. Member, you know. Member, big lawyer. He has to leave. So we thank you for your service. You see, Comrade Junior gone already. They're preparing for a case tomorrow. You know, when them go, whether them are going to tell you to pack your bags and go, or you're going to buy your trunk and leave. But them man, they win every case where them take up. One more time, Comrade Knight, we thank you and safe journey into Kingston. Our next person to speak is a surprise. Because you know, Central Manchester business go. We like to push up things up a little bit further. So we have a performance for you. A little surprise, because that is the Central Manchester way. I want you to welcome the beautiful songstress, former Rising Star contestant, a daughter of the soil of Clarendon, Central Manchester, please to make welcome Jodian Pantry.
Good night, everyone. It's okay, I'll work with this one until I find it. Can we start over, please? Oh, this cannot be detached. All right, well, hold on, hang on. All right, let me let them figure it out. Oh, it's over there? You guys hearing me right here, right? Okay. All right, go from the top, go from the top. Gonna break these chains around me. Gonna learn to fly again. Maybe hard, but I'll do it. When I'm back on my feet again. Soon these tears will all be drying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Might take time, but I'll see it. When I'm back on my feet again. Everybody admit to that song. You ready? Come on. When I'm back on my feet, I'll walk proud down the street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. Gonna hear the children laughing. Gonna when I'm back on my feet. Everybody, PNP, help me sing. When I'm back on my I'll walk proud down the street again. And they'll all look at me again. And they'll see that I'm strong. No, I'm not gonna crawl again. I will learn to stand tall again. No, I'm not gonna fall again. 'Cause I learned to soon these tears will all be drying. Soon these eyes will see the sun. Won't be long till I see it. When I'm back on my feet. When I'm back on my feet again. I'll be back on my feet again. When I'm back on my feet again. I'll be back on my feet again. Give it up for yourselves. All right, Mr. Engineer, we had it good today in rehearsal, right? I'm not sure what's happening, but may I beg you to fix it, please. Please. All right, let's go. Keep it going. Keep it flowing. Everybody.
everybody now. Want to help me sing that one? Are you ready? Ready? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 yeah. Hey, I feel like jumping. Ooh, ooh. I feel like shouting now. Ooh, ooh. Lord, I feel like moving. Hey, ooh. I feel like grooving now. Sing, la 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 la.
Listen, I've seen I've heard the thunders roll. I've heard sin breakers dashing, trying to conquer his soul. But then I hear the voice of my Savior telling me, PNP still press on. Hey, cause he promised never to leave you. Never to leave never alone. Mr. Rock by your neighbor, rock by your neighbor, rock by your neighbor, never alone. He promised never to leave me, never to leave me alone. Everybody rock by your neighbor, rock by your neighbor, rock by your neighbor, rock by your neighbor. Cause he promised never to leave me, never to leave me alone. One more time, oh, never alone, oh, never alone. He promised never to leave me, never to leave me alone. Let me hear you say, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Say victory, 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 victory. Say bless me, Lord. Bless me, Lord. 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 I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. We are a winner. We are a winner. We are a winner. We are a winner. PNP a winner. PNP a winner. A winner. 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 Oh, keep me true. Lord Jesus, keep me true. There is a race that we must run, and a victory to be won. Lord, give us power every hour. Lord Jesus, keep us true. Keep me true. Lord Jesus, keep me true. Keep me true. Keep Mr. Donovan true. Hey, there's a race. There's a race. You must run. We must run to be one. Oh, give me power. Oh, every hour. Keep me true. Let me hear it say PNP, 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 PNP. Winner, 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 winner. We are a winner, 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 winner. We are a winner, 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 winner. Say bless us, Lord. Bless us, Lord. 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 Bless us, Lord. Bless us, Lord. He promised never to leave you. Never to leave you alone. Say Jesus, 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 Jesus. Woo! Give it up, give it up, give it up. Right into it. We're coming on to an end. Right into it. And this is the message I'm leaving for everybody. Don't listen to the noise in the market. Just keep praying. Lift your faith. Don't sell out each other. Don't worry about a thing. Hey! Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing, yeah, every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds that do what them do. Sit by my, I can't hear your PNP singing. Hey, a melody. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is my message to you, Mr. Bunting. I'm singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing, yeah, every little thing is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing, yeah, every little thing is gonna be alright. Listen to the part now. Let me hear you say whoa, whoa, sing whoa, whoa, sing whoa, whoa, sing whoa, la 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 la, 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 la la la. This is what we are telling our enemies. What them gonna do? What they gonna do? What them gonna do? What they gonna when do? When PNP come for you, come for when you. When PNP come for you, come for you. I'ma say what them gonna do now? What they gonna do? I'ma say what them gonna do now? What they gonna do? I'ma say what them gonna do? What them gonna do? So what them gonna do? I let me hear you say whoa. Sing whoa, sing whoa, sing whoa. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Golding. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for having me, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, man, you have to do better than that. Do better than that. Jody and Pantry.
My father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya.
I hear you feeling the spirit.
My grandmother Banya, I Banya.
Don't stop it now.
Ease out, Lover Strides, Raglan. Ease out. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, the comrades are still arriving. One more time for the songstress and her backup singers and the team. Why me can't call her comrade too, you know? Jody and Pancho, I'm a friend. Donovan friend. She's a friend of all of us. Right, party leader? Yeah. We have to support to own them, you know. So you go. Comrades, while Jody was performing, many other comrades have arrived. They won't speak, or maybe they will, but we'll give them a minute or two. But we have to introduce them just the same. The councillor of the PNP Republic in Northeast St. Elizabeth, Councillor Hardy Myers, them call him Champy. Welcome, Champy. Councillor of Silo Division in Northeast St. Elizabeth. A teacher by profession and a councillor in his first term, just like me, him up on the new school. The councillor of the Black River Division and chairman of Southwest St. Elizabeth, Comrade Dwight Salmon. Them call him Country. And a lady who is new to this region. She's a lawyer by profession. Recently, freshly minted winner, aspirant, MP candidate in Region 5 for the first time. Welcome the lawyer. The next member of parliament for Northeast St. Elizabeth, Comrade. Oh God, what's your name? Beautiful. Zulika Jess. I want to welcome her better than that, no man. Welcome to Mandeville for the first time in an official capacity. How well did it come a while ago? I see more people, you know. Oh, my friend and my brother. He is the deputy mayor of Mandeville and the councillor of the Mygolly Division in Northwest Manchester. Also a teacher by profession. Welcome, Councillor Rohan Kennedy of the Mygolly Division. Yes. I don't want Councillor Leighton Smith to distract me, but no Councillor will go present a graduation this week. PNP councillors, you realize every PNP councillor teacher, PNP say education, but let us move on. The region chairman of Region 5, minute and a half, protocol dictate me have to make him touch it as a regional chairman. So I want you to welcome warmly the region chairman of Region 5, Comrade Kern Spencer, with a short greeting.
Everybody have a life, still me irate. Cause we no love life, every time we know, every time I rise, me do it for the love, me not do it for the lights. Do it for the love, me not do it for the lights. Do it for the love, me not do it for the lights. Do it for the love, me not do it for the lights.
Comrade Chairman of this evening's proceedings, Comrade Mario Mitchell, distinguished members of the political platform of Central Manchester, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, the party president, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden, the next member of Parliament for Central Manchester, Comrade Donovan Mitchell, Comrade warriors and foot soldiers of Central Manchester and the wider Region 5, the word is love, comrades. Comrades, this morning, I woke up and I saw some images, Comrade Bunting, coming in from St. Thomas in Region 2. And I said, what the hell am Powder House? PNP River come down bank to bank in a Region 2. And comrades, I couldn't get to call Comrade Mitchell and Comrade Bunting. But you know we have this close connection. And I send them a message by the airwave from one brain cell to the next brain cell. And I say, make sure say Region 5 look good tonight. Well, Comrade Party Leader, you were there. And now you are here. And Region 5 has stand firm and I've shown you how great we are. And I say, greetings, Region 5. Comrade Party Leader, Comrade Chairman, you know
Comrade Bunting, the work that we have done in Region 5, Comrade Manning, Comrade Skeffrey, over the last 2 years to build back the political movement. And as your regional chairman tonight, I am well pleased because Central Manchester has delivered. And Comrade Bunting, you're a statesman in every form that we can describe you. You took us on in the entire region as a mentor. You were someone that from St. Elizabeth to Manchester, we could run to you for advice every single day. You were never too busy for us. And comrades, when enemies were few, when friends were few, and enemies plenty, plenty, comrades. Comrade Bunting stood with the team of Region 5. And when some say we couldn't make it and it don't make no sense, and when we look now, they must say PNP I go win. I say God bless you, comrades of Region 5. And comrades, I say this without any fear of contradiction. The fire and the enthusiasm that the People's National Party is now experiencing nationally was started right here in Region 5. But comrades, if them things say, I done, we done. I come, we just a come. Because comrade leader, if them think them still no work yet in a Region 5, you wait till we turn up the things over the next couple of weeks. Because it's one thing we said then, and I say tonight, that Mark Jefferson Golden must be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Turn up the thing, PNP, turn up the thing.
And comrades, some of the labor rights and some other people, them hate me when I say it. But comrades, when you know from your heart that the right thing is the right thing. I know that when comrade leaders step in a Jamaica house, we have boasted about leaders who have come before us. But comrades, the best of the PNP is yet to come. You just wait to see when Mark Golden become Prime Minister of Jamaica. So comrades, as I leave you tonight, my brother and my friend, Comrade Donovan Mitchell, Comrade Bunting, there was a time when we thought that we lost him, you know. When he told us that he wasn't even going to run back for council. And I said, Comrade Bunting, you go talk to him. And Comrade Bunting said, no, you go talk to him. And I called the General Secretary and said, no, you go talk to him. But comrades, Comrade Bryce, Vice President of the region, and Comrade Mario Mitchell. And I am happy now, Comrade Skeffrey, and I know that you had several talks with him, not in the church, but elsewhere. And he's now here with us. And I know that when the election is called, it is going to be Mitchell. So, comrades, are you ready for Donovan Mitchell? Are you ready for Donovan Mitchell? Are you ready for Mark Golden? One love, one heart, my comrades. I love you until we talk again.
When I look at where I'm coming from,
the chairman of the great Region 5, Manchester and St. Elizabeth, former Monroe student, Comrade Kern Spencer. Give him another round of applause.
Check.
Comrades, we're coming to the final set of speakers. The final top 4. And I say to you, his grandfather or great-grandfather, I don't know if I had the great or the great-grand, was the councillor of the Belfield Division. His father was the president of the People's National Party, vice president of the People's National Party, the member of parliament standing tall in Region 5 on this side of the island. I say warmly welcome, Vice President Michael Phillips.
family, I'm easy family. Sure. If I want to be a fern killer, you don't believe in a fern killer. Family.
One family. Comrade leader, comrade chairman, comrade vice president, comrade Pat, comrade DJ Skeffrey, comrade workers, warriors, foot soldiers of the here for the people and who will work on behalf of the people of Manchester. And the people of Manchester say, no, Comrade Donovan, time come. Your turn. But it'll happen now and we glad for it. But it'll happen now and we glad for it. But when I look at education in the parish of Manchester, under PNP we took schools off of the shift system. We built new schools. We take pit latrine out of schools. Under GLP administration, we have not taken one school off of the shift system. We have not taken a pit latrine out of one school. They have failed Manchester where education is concerned. It is under PNP that we call Mandeville Hospital Hotel. John Jr. as Minister of Health. Under GLP administration, you have people sleeping in the passageway. People dying on seats in the hospital. Not one equipment working over there. They have failed Manchester where healthcare is concerned. We have the worst road infrastructure. And I see the MP for Central have beat our chest about the improvement that is taking place. That should have come long time. She don't know one thing about it. But she stand up and take picture and say, this is my work. And if it's her work, we applaud her. But when I look at what is spent in Manchester, where road infrastructure is concerned, it's a crying shame under a JLP government. Look at Spur Tree Road. Look at Winston Jones. Look at South Manchester. It is a shame. Worst infrastructure development under JLP administration in the parish of Manchester. Not even one bus park them improve. Any improvement happened under Comrade Brenda Ramsey when she was mayor and Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Where them now want to move the courthouse to go put it at the entrance of Bromelia Road in a residential area in front of a housing scheme, entrance to the golf club. But transport has not gotten any improvement under this GLP administration, the parish of Manchester. We see how taximan block road and Ardlishaw in the northeast. We see where the taximan them a ticket them left, right and center in the town of Mandeville because of the lack of parking space. No care at all. And when we talk about human rights, the worst administration to ever observe human rights is Andrew Holness and the GLP administration that we are seeing right now. Crime turn up. Them say you don't need no grill on your windows or doors. Man, I put grill pan inside, him I put grill pan outside. Him I put up camera left, right and center. If you don't have electric gate, you sleep in that car because you're afraid to come out and open up the gate. And after 5 years of state of emergencies, make Comrade Bunting look like Superman because I've never even do one. Him have 5 and still can't come down to the numbers that Comrade Bunting had when he was Minister of National Security. But if it's one thing that I know Comrade Golding when he becomes Prime Minister, is rural development will get the best attention that it should get under PNP administration. Because Comrade Golding, as a rural MP, may I tell you, then treat you like hog seed. May I tell you, the country people know what me I talk about. Not true? Eh? They treat we like with their back. Rural development has to get the attention that it deserves if the country is going to move forward. And I have faith in Comrade Golding that we will do it under our next PNP administration. So comrades, Central Manchester, comrades from all over, the only poll I know is an election day. That's the only poll I know. The poll that we have that we're seeing now, giving us an indication on what we need to do to be victorious. So as was said by Comrade Knight to Donovan, your work start not when election is announced. The work start now. So comrades, are you ready? Are you ready? When I say PNP, you say victory. PNP. PNP. One love, one heart.
Jamaican people want better.
The Vice President of the People's National Party, Comrade Michael Phillips. Give him another round of applause. Comrades, she's the first female chairman of the, was the mayor of Kingston. She has replaced Portia Simpson Miller as member of parliament. I want you to come to Mandeville, to the Central Manchester Conference. Chairman of the People's National, Dr. Angela Brown Burke.
Are you ready? 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 When the roll is all out, I'll be standing taller to face the darkest and the hardest of time. We'll be taking care of all the children thereof, but if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name.
I'm glad you can't sing it because you know so me can't sing, right? Comrades of Central Manchester, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's when you sit down up there, so, and look down here, on a pretty bad. And the vibes, may I tell you, I wasn't in St. Thomas last night, but I'm certainly glad that I am here tonight. Comrade Party Leader, Comrade Donovan, members on the platform, comrades all, I am pleased to be here with you this evening. And I want to tell you why I am pleased. I'm pleased for a couple of reasons. One is that I have a good friend who was MP down here. One, Comrade Peter Bunting. Yes? Yeah, man. I'm a friend. I'm a friend. And I'm telling you, he's someone that I have a lot of respect for. And so, as he moves from this part of the journey, I had to be here. Me never go with you, no, Donovan. I had to be here, right? So respect due. The second is that Donovan and I are part of the class of 1998. We became councillors together in 1998. And comrades, I'm going to tell you, how many years now, Donovan? 25 years of public service. Comrades, don't take it lightly. Do not take it lightly. The third reason why I'm here, again, tell you the truth as well, is Comrade Brenda, right? I joined her as mayor, and she was a mentor. She was always there for us. She is one of the best mayors that we have had. Yeah? Yeah. So again, respect you. So Donovan has learned from Comrade Bunting and Comrade Brenda. A big teacher them there, you know? Not true. No matter how your students slow, you must learn some things.
But comrade leader, I'm going to say this. The People's National Party is probably the party that has elevated the most councillors, yeah, to member of parliament. And comrades, I want to tell you why that is important. It is important because the role of councillor is one that keeps you on the ground. If you're going to be a successful councillor, you have to stay with your people. Katie said it earlier, you have to talk to your people. You have to sit down on the bed, sit down on the corner, and that's where it go. Sit down under the tree and have the little conversation so that you can know what, because you cannot plan for them without hearing from them. You cannot plan for them without understanding their needs and their wants. So I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that Donovan is going to be an excellent member of parliament. When we look in parliament, comrade leader, you have a whole heap of MP that have been this way before. And I am sure that the service that they will give to Jamaica, the support that they will give to you as Prime Minister of Jamaica is one that is going to redound to the benefit of every single Jamaican, no matter where you are. So comrades, tonight is not my night. I just come to say hello. I just come to bring a greeting and to tell you that Donovan, you know it already, but I still have to say it. That's where I go. That Donovan is someone in whom I am well pleased. You are well pleased. And I know that he will do well as a member of parliament. Blessings.
Comrades, the chairman of the People's National Party, give another round of applause. Comrade Dr. Angela Brown Burke. You know, I see some comrades that I have to big up before I bring on the final three speakers. Comrade Pat, I see you over there so long from early, you know, Comrade Pat Thompson. A two Pat there now, I see Comrade Pat up there so like in that hide from it. Me see you, no, Pat, me see you. Dr. Trenchfield, me see you too, you know, young PNP people, them. Comrade leader, assume candidate them, you know, them people I kind of name out. You know where you go. And I want to big up, I see brother and sister Spence over there, so I want to big them up. Mr. Newman, a.k.a. you know you're there, Ginger, that are you. And I know the Pate brothers are here, Ryan, and I know Adrian. Gary, with the 1 foot. Comrade leader, you know Gary's story. Cut off his foot the other day and come, and the same day Gary's foot get cut off and he come out of the hospital. He come on PNP journey. Gary, big up yourself, I know you're here. Hardest working JP that up in the Northeast Manchester, you know. So you don't know how you go. Comrades, I want to big up each and everyone. Comrade Janet, me see you right there, so. Yeah, Comrade Janet. Big up the man, Comrade Janet Campbell. You seen at the office and run it off. Comrade Audrey Simit Facey, the council up at Kingston, me say she hide from me. About 3 somebody pull me shirt and say Audrey is here. Comrade Audrey, big up yourself. I don't know where you're there. See her up there, so I hide, right up there, so. She want a Portia daughter, I know Angela daughter too. You don't know how it thing go. Comrade Carlo, call doors. Make sure you give PNP discount on the windows them. You know how it thing go, right? Who gonna big up it? We are move on. Who is the next speaker? Who is the next speaker? Member of Parliament, Comrade Peter Bunting. You served for 14 years. 14 years as Member of Parliament. The man with the record as General Secretary with the last landslide victory for the People's National Party, 42 and strong. Former MP for Central Manchester. Former Minister of Government in National Security. I say, hail the man, welcome, Comrade Peter Murphy Bunting.
Welcome. Why? Chronics, left and right. Just so we just come, left and right. Better. Ooh, yeah.
Bad man out and stunting. Kyle them thick like dumpling. Girl with big booty jumping. Action ready for the thumping. Fresh like Portland, eh? Trophy just cast at the Portland, eh? Just calculate.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Leader, Comrade Officers, Comrade Members of Parliament, Councillors, members of parliament in waiting, councillors in waiting, workers, warriors, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. And of course, the person whom I will be passing the baton to tonight, the next member of parliament for Central Manchester, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Comrades, you know, I made sure I come up with a piece of paper because this evening I'm filled with a mix of emotions. And you know, you get old and sentimental, you know, and I don't want to start crying or anything like that up here. So I make sure I bring my paper, you know. But this valedictory address is a bittersweet moment as I close my tenure as chairman of the Constituency Executive of Central Manchester after 16 remarkable years, 13 of those as MP, serving this constituency. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you here. The unwavering support, the trust, and the dedication you have shown throughout my tenure as standard bearer in this constituency has been nothing short of extraordinary. It is your commitment to our constituency that has made our accomplishments possible. And you know, when John Jr. persuaded me to come here, and after I agreed, then he said, oh, by the way, we did a poll and we're 12 points behind. He said, you'll need more than just a team in Central Manchester to win. Invite some of your friends from Bunting to come here in 2007 and be cluster managers and zone leaders with you. And there's one of them who was here at the beginning. There's actually two of them who was here at the beginning and are here tonight. The first one I'd asked him to stand. Peter Reid in the background. Chief Operating Officer of a big financial institution. So that's why I'm taking a back seat, you know. No one camera find him. Interestingly, the other friend that him say who not in politics but you must bring to be cluster manager at Mandeville Primary was one Mark Jefferson Golden. And I never forget the day. I don't know why John Jr. put Mark to work at that polling location. But all I know is that Sally had plenty family voting there. Because there were plenty people look like her in that line. So when I reached there in the morning, my first pass, I say, Mark, how it going? He said, boy, my level with you don't look so good. He said, 45 for them, 3 for you. My heart sink. And we are circle back a couple hours later. I said, Marky G, how it look? He said, things improving, man. You reach 5 now. Needless to say, thank goodness for Belfield. But that wasn't his first rodeo with me, his first campaign. In fact, I remember in 1993 in Southeast Clarendon, I had a young attorney in a gray suit riding around on the back of a Honda 50 motorbike, dealing with complaints and challenges that we had in Southeast Clarendon in that election, Comrade Barnesville. So it is with a sense of, I won't quite say paternity, because I'm not old enough to be him daddy, but maybe a avuncular sense that I feel some responsibility for introducing him to electoral politics. But comrades, reflecting on the past 16 years fills me with immense pride. Together, we continue the transformation of Central Manchester started by John Jr. and his team. We have a constituency that stands today as a testament to our collective efforts. And I just want to touch on some progress we made in a few areas. And I want to start with education. And I don't want any of the visiting councillors and MPs to feel jealous. Because what we have achieved in Central Manchester in education is more than some parishes. We built 3 brand new basic schools, Anna Miller, Georges Valley, and Banana Ground. We completed classroom blocks at Belfield. Well, we completed a brand new school at Belfield Primary. And substantial new classroom blocks at Zion Hill Primary, Mackintosh Primary, Mandeville Primary, and Bellear. We introduced 2 new public high schools and 2,000 new high school spaces in this constituency, as when Comrade Trevor Heaven, as then chairman of private school Bellear, private high school, came to me and said, with the closure of Backside, we're struggling. And we together were able to persuade Minister Ronnie Thwaites to make it a grant-aided school, make it a public-funded school. And now about 1,000 public students attend Bellear. And we didn't stop there. We added Comrade Skeffrey, Mount St. Joseph High School. As a campionite, we call it Campion Central. And I believe during those 3 terms, we cemented Central. I mentioned Mackintosh Primary. I did. There's so much on brain that we may forget some. But I believe during that time, we cemented Central Manchester as a center of excellence for the knowledge-based industries in this country. We brought Sutherland Global and large-scale BPOs to Central Jamaica. People taking credit for all kind of thing that they weren't there at the beginning. The Highway 2000 that will reach Williamsfield this year was a PNP conceived and implemented project. Housing, we cut the ribbon with Comrade Portia Simpson Miller for the NHT scheme at Perth, which has introduced thousands of housing solutions for people in Manchester. And while you allowed me the platform of being your MP, I was able to serve nationally as General Secretary, bringing home a massive landslide along with Comrade Portia Simpson Miller in 2011 and again in 2012 in a local government election. Comrade Phillips, thank you for reminding them that under our 4 years in the last administration, as when I was Minister of National Security, murders have been lower than either before or since under the JLP administration. Without states of emergency and with a fraction of the money that they have at their disposal now. Comrades, none of this would have been possible without the contributions of the constituency executive members, the party workers, and the volunteers. You have been the backbone of our success, working tirelessly to bring about positive change and to improve the lives of our constituents. As I step down from my role as chairman, I have complete confidence in passing the baton to the capable hands of Comrade Donovan Mitchell, who will be the next member of parliament and lead the constituency into the future. I have said it before and I will say it here again this evening. Comrade Mitchell is one of the most talented politicians that I have met at any level across the entire Caribbean. Under his leadership, Central Manchester will flourish, guided by the principles of service, integrity, and progress. I am truly grateful for the privilege and honor of serving as chairman and as MP during these last 16 years. The memories, relationships, and lessons learned during my time as standard bearer for the party will forever hold a special place in my heart. I want to emphasize that my commitment to Central Manchester and its residents remains steadfast. While my role will change, my dedication to the progress and success of this constituency will endure. Thank you from the depths of my heart for giving me the opportunity to serve as your MP and the constituency chairman. Together we have achieved much, and I am confident that our legacy will continue long into the future. And as I thank you, I want you to allow me to give out a few tokens of appreciation to some members. I really should be giving to everybody, but we do have time for that this evening. So I just want to give a few to a few members. Shall I just call the names and we don't bother? Oh, call the names and somebody will help. First, I want to ask Comrade Keisha to accept posthumously the award to Comrade Donald Sutherland. My comrade and my friend who we recently lost. And if it's any of the other sons are nearby, but I don't want to hold up, I would ask them to come up as well. But it's to Comrade Donald Sutherland, Constituency and Regional Treasurer. And here is Donald Jr. as well to accept. Thank you very much. Comrades, I would like Comrade Brenda Ramsey. And Bren. Always wise counsel. And what I will tell you, the thing that herself and Donovan have in common is that they always try to keep the MP in the dark about what the councillors were getting and insisting that they must spend the MP's money. Thank you, Comrade Brett. Comrade Trishana Archer Thompson. As somebody mentioned, when I was General Secretary and Minister of National Security, running all over Jamaica, Comrade Trishana was the one who anchored the office after Comrade Janet Campbell. Thank you, Comrade Trish. Comrade Verna Manning. All right, while Comrade Verna though the regional secretary, was always also very active at the constituency level. Thank you, Comrade Verna. And of course, my loyal constituency secretary, my bunununus lady. Good thing her husband is here, because people might think that she and I did have something, we spend so much time together. Thank you, Comrade Carleen Thompson. Ever faithful, ever sure.
Thank you, sir.
And two members originally from Kingston, but who have been stalwarts in the constituency to support me. Comrade Tashika Williams, who is here, And I'm ask her to come and accept also for Nikisha Burchell, who is not here, who is an aspirant for South St. James. So, Comrade Barneswell, it will be three persons who have managed to influence in this road. And I now turn to the divisional leaders. Comrade Mario Mitchell, the Vibes Master. Comrade Mitchell must be the best known councillor across Jamaica, especially in social media. And be careful how you follow him, because whoever he follows pops up on your feed and it might get you in trouble. Thank you, Comrade Mario. Respect, sir, every time. Respect. Comrade Jones Oliphant. Constant with Oliphant. A man who you underestimate at your own peril. All who have come, he has turned them back. Thank you for the support over the many years. Respect. Comrade Carl Smith came in a little later in the day. But, Comrade, I want to recognize Comrade Guyfield Frenchy Harrison as well, who was there with me for the first term. Thank you, Carly. You have had one of the most difficult things. You have been on a campaign from 2019, waiting in readiness for the local government. It's not easy. Thank you. And finally, to the mayor, Comrade Donovan Mitchell, who the only time we were separated, it was over a beautiful lady, and I will accept that from him. And I, in a sense, I want to recognize, because as I'm giving the Divisional Award, I want to give one also at the same time. And I know Donovan will not mind if I recognize his deputy during a challenging period who gave yeoman service in the division, Comrade Cordell Layden as well. Come tall man. Come divisional chairman, and I don't know if you are going to succeed the mayor as councillor, but I'm sure you would be well pleased. Thank you. Comrades, thank you all very much. I want to say one final thing. People say, there's been a bit of noise and, little bit of cascas in a couple constituencies in the selection. But of the 63 constituencies, it's really only 2 or 3 you've heard noise in. But I am happy that we can set an example in central Manchester for all constituencies to show how we make a smooth baton change that any of our 4x100 relay teams would be very proud of. Thank you very much.
I just want to say thank you for the many things you've done.
Comrades, better than that for Comrade Bunting, man. 14 years as MP.
More than anyone.
Comrade Bunting, don't take a seat. Don't take a seat. In the spirit of giving and in the spirit of the People's National Party, I could not allow you to come here and I don't say thank you also. So come back, yes, sir, please and thanks. Comrades, Comrade Bunting has given me tremendous support over these 7 years that I've been councillor. 7 years from 2016 to now, when Comrade Ramsey and we changed the baton. So to Comrade Bunting, I want to say thank you for all the support that you have given, not just these 7 years, but all of these 14 years that you have been here we want to say thank you to you. And on behalf of the comrades from Belfield, all 25 groups that are here, and I can see them all over this room, on behalf of all of them, for the Zion Hill School that was built, brand new school, for the brand new school in Banana Ground, for the basic school, for the brand new and the prettiest primary school in Jamaica, the Belfield Primary School, and all those other works that we did. And because of you, I am able to do, the next Prime Minister come and open 5 roads in December in the Belfield Division, and doing 3 roads next month. That will make it 4 roads in half a year. And it is because of your motivation and support that we are able to do that. So on behalf of all the comrades from the Belfield Division, we want to say thank you for your 14 stellar years of service to the Belfield Division, and we all say thank you and say hail the man, Comrade Peter Murcott Bunting. Thank you very, very much.
Most simple way, I love you.
But
I have so much to share.
Boy, look like Oliphant jealous. I'm going to give something to.
Comrade Bunting, I want to say I've worked with you. And you are one of the best boss that I've worked with, because you have given me time to work and develop myself. I became a councillor under your regime, and I have not regretted it. We have sat together, we have struggled together, we have walked together through Mandeville Division. And I want to say, God bless you, and thanks for your tutoring.
Sir Bunting, 2 times I've ever disagreed with Donovan in the entire political arena. No, well, if you say Lisa Hanna is a woman, yeah. We disagreed on that occasion. And when the decisions were being made that we send females to make the presentation, I tell him that I am the chairman and I make that decision. I just want to tell you that over the many years coming to Central Manchester, I was told that you were handed over to Donovan on your entrance, and on your exit you're actually handing over to Donovan. So it's a flip of the coin. But for the years that you have spent in Central Manchester, the contributions that you have given to the Royal Flat Division, in no way, shape or form we are able to pay you back. But we want to say thanks for all the many things that you have done. And I want to personally thank you too for having the faith in me, in allowing me to have led the Royal Flat Division up to this point. And we just want to say we are going to miss you, but you're not. This is not goodbye. Thank you, sir.
Comrade Bunting, on behalf of the executive of the Knockpatchett Division, we would like to present to you this token of our appreciation. As Cordell said, it is by no means what you deserve, but you will understand. I remember clearly it was a Heroes Day function. You came to Mandeville School, and I talked to you about enter in representational politics, and you encouraged me. I made a promise then, and I'm sticking to my promise that I will bring home the Knockpatchett Division just for you, sir. You have been more than a tower of strength to us in the Knockpatchett Division, and I have no doubt that you will continue to help us in the Knockpatchett Division and to see us bring home the Knockpatchett Division. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Comrade Carl Smith. But you know me over there, so I'm going to go finish. And then somebody else, Comrade Keto, Comrade Beverly Reed just text and said she wants to also give a token. So all the comrades who will give token on the lineup a time ago.
Comrade PB,
A very shy comrade came to me, Beverly Reed, said that you, Dolores, sorry, said that you are the flower to her garden. And she can't express it in words, but she spent the time nurturing this plant. And she wants to know that Dolores Smith loves you, and she has cherished this plant, and you should continue to water it and flower it until it bears PNP fruit. One love, Comrade Bunting.
More gifts are coming. Comrade Verna Manning, the regional secretary.
Comrade Bunting, on behalf of all of us, 4 divisions, we want to say thank you. You know we love you. One love. God bless you.
Oh, the constituency secretary is coming to close off this segment with a presentation to Comrade Bunting.
Comrade Bunting, on behalf of the constituents of Central Manchester, it gives us great pleasure in presenting this token to you, sir. I have said so many things about you in my constituency report, so I need not regurgitate. But I must say, Manchester has been better off for your being here for the past 16 years. You have served the constituents well. They have loved you. They love you, I should say. And we wish you all the best because we know you're not gone nowhere. So in whatever portfolio that you continue in the People's National Party, we know you'll make us proud and continue to make us proud. You have to get rid of the sleepyhead man, and we know that we're looking forward to many more programs and policies, and especially in the crime fighting issue for Jamaica, we know that we can depend on you, sir. So all the best to you. God blessings.
If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you. If you stand up for those down on their knees and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, if you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost their way, there's a place.
Comrade Bunting, we say thank you for your 14 years of stellar service. I want to big up all the comrades who are still see moving in and out, who are here. Mr. White, I see you. Levi, I see you. Uncle Fred, I see you. Everybody. I see all the comrades who are here. You know, a PNP fellowship that we move on. But we are down to our final 2 speakers. We're back to PNP business the way. So wipe the tears that you have cried just now, because the niceness start again. Comrade Donovan, a show off for me, bossy granddaughter. Teresa, she name? Yes. And Teresa, I keep him in a check, you know. Teresa. Carissa. Okay. And she keep him in check. And if you don't know, Donovan, for everyone, multifaceted, multi-talented. If you ever hear him sing, you bawl again like you just bawl a while ago. The preacher, the accountant, the mayor of Mandeville, the councillor of the Royal Flat Division. I say let us welcome the aspirant for Central Manchester, the next member of Parliament, Donovan for everyone, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, what a lovely, precious dream to be young, instead of blind. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world, you know, there's a million boys and girls who are young, instead of blind.
loving until I'm done. Hey, though I travel on the rocky road all along, I shall fear no one.
Father, send me come. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercies endureth forever. Psalm 136, verse 1. Comrade Chairman of this evening's function, Comrade Chairman of the People's National Party, Comrade Leader and Prime Minister in waiting, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden, Comrade Peter Murcott Bunting, my friend, my brother, my everything. May 17, 2007, at the constituency office, John Jr. called me downstairs when we were in tumult. Constituency was divided left, right, and center. And he said, this is Comrade Bunting. And he said to Comrade Bunting, this is Donovan Mitchell. And it's history. We did a lot of work. But I want to give God thanks for all you comrades that are here tonight. I can't list the names and I can't call all of you. But I want to give God thanks for allowing me to be here tonight. I had to seek permission from church to be here. Because the fact is that one of my churches, their convention starts today. And generally, I would speak the Sunday night. So I said, could you put me to close the convention because I have the gospel according to the People's National Party to speak of tonight in central Manchester. I want to thank my family. My daughter is in Boston and she is on live. One of my daughter is somewhere here. My only grandchild is here and she would not leave except she came to see me. And there are other children that are around. My family in Germany, New York, Chicago, Florida, Philadelphia, they're all online because they're waiting to hear their cousin speak for the first time as member of parliament to be. I give God thanks for the workers and warriors and foot soldiers and my friends and brothers from central Manchester and all over Jamaica who have taken time out to come tonight to give us the support in central Manchester. May God continue to bless you. I want to thank my councillor colleagues that are here. For those that are from different parishes, I want to thank you for coming. But I want to thank my father, little David, and my sister, and my other sister, for them to be out here tonight, at this hour of the night. My sister Juliet not go nowhere. And see, mommy have gone home. But little David is here because every time him take up the phone, my son, I need to talk to you. And some of the things him tell me, I don't have time to talk to them tonight because no PNP MP never go prison yet for thief. But about 5 of the labor rights went to prison and it's him teach me that. I want to thank Brenda Ramsey, John Jr., Janet Campbell, because when days were dark, they have always been with me. They have guided me through thick and through thin. But comrades, there's a gentleman here I want to thank. Comrade Kenneth Skendon Black.
Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
For 25 years, he stood by me. Never leave me. And he has committed that he will make sure that I see It's not Jamaica, no, Jamaica. Parliament, not Jamaica House, because I might go there one day. I might speak it into being. But Comrade Mark going there. But I'll come to Jamaica House for meetings. And I'll sit with my leader. And I will talk with my leader. Who knows? We don't know. I don't hold the future. The future is in God's hands. But Comrade Black, God bless you, sir. Comrades, I have a speech. And I don't think I can go through all of it. But let me see how we do it. In church, if you have a long sermon and a short sermon. But you prepare both at the same time. I want to thank the comrades who voted for me today. It is a vote of confidence in the selecting me as your standard bearer. I accept it with full and grateful heart without reservation. And with the only one obligation to you all is to devote my entire mind, body, and spirit to lead Central Manchester back to the fold of the People's National Party and to bring this nation to greatness. I am fully aware of the fact that you have selected me and have placed your confidence in your own son of the soil. Born and bred in Central Manchester. Never leave, can't leave, nor leave. My record of service to Central Manchester speaks for itself. As a matter of fact, Comrade Leader, this is the second time I'm being selected constituency chairman. During Comrade Junior's time, Comrade Junior never served as constituency chairman. It was always somebody else. We all know within our hearts that the victory we seek in this upcoming election will not be easy. I recognize, comrades, the power of the forces that are against us. But let me tell them that Isaiah says, no weapon that form against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rise up against you, we shall put them to sleep. We did it in 1989. We did it in 1993. We did it in 1997. We lick it in 2002. We lick it in 2007. We do it in 2012. 2011, yes, the local government mixed me up. Because she was my thing that. And we did it in 2016. But COVID came and they tried to trick us and said we must stay home. And then borrow money from left, right, and center. And then fight against us. But comrades, let me tell you something. If you look at the executive that we have arranged, youth and experience and gender, we know that we have the best team assembled anywhere in any constituency to take on anybody that will ever push up them face. I'm not merely running against the Jamaica Labour Party, but our task is to secure our family's safety. The poor and needy who have to suffer in the hospitals to get medical attention. The families without a decent meal. The families that can't send their children to school. We know we have water woes and we have road problems, but everything cannot be fixed at the same time. But time come because we will. The People's National Party will change that because time come. I hope that no constituents, considering the real critical issues that are before us today, will not vote for me because I'm a country boy. But country boy nice because we know how to deal with a woman. Country boy give woman the bank card and keep the money in the bank otherwise. I know the voters of Central Manchester, that they expect more from us than just the mere indignation. Yeah, country boy keep two accounts, one in the bank without a card and one, a small one with a card that you give to the ladies. You never know that, I'm going to tell you. Comrades, time is too grave. The challenges are too urgent. And the stakes are too high for us to be caught in the customary passions of political debate. We will have to change that. We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light our pathway and find that path that will bring hope to the people of Central Manchester and to the people of Jamaica. It is Winston Churchill that says, if we open a quarrel between the present and the past, we shall be in danger of losing the future. Today, my concern is about the future. For the world is changing and time come. Time come for a new generation of leadership, of new men and new women to cope with the new problems and new opportunities. Time come for a new direction, and that direction of which I speak is not a set of promises. It sums up not that what I tend to offer you, the people, but what I intend to ask of all of us. It appeals to our pride. Time come, and I believe the times and demand invention, innovation, imagination, and decision. Time come to leverage the skills of our youth that goes to NCU, CTC, Regent College of the Caribbean, the high schools, because there are so many of them. I was at a graduation the other day, and one child leaving 6A with 18 subjects. What do you do with that child? Time come that we have to find a way to put those hands to work and those heads to do something, because we are living in an age that we can have innovation and everybody develop a niche market for themselves. So whether you are young or young at heart, regardless of your age, and all who respond to the scriptures that says, be strong and be of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For courage, not complacency, is our need today. Leadership, not conmanship. I know that you may wish to hear more, but my promises to you from this platform is to serve you to the best of my ability with quality representation. No pian. A whole woman pan bed and you bring 2 pampers, go give them, and you take a picture and post it. My God, we are living in better times than that. And you will not find me do that, because I know how to treat people with dignity. We must leave people with their dignity. We are elected to take care of the poor and dispossessed, and that with what I will do, comrades, because time come. We are at a turning point in our history. We have freedom of speech, but don't use it bad. We have freedom of choice, because any child can go to any high school that they want to, as long as they do well. Comrades, I ask of you today, are you up? According to the PNP, because some of us are lazy and don't want to remind our young people what the People's National Party has done for Jamaica while we are living in this luxury. So, comrades and friends, as we leave here today, according to the prophet Isaiah, when he spoke to his church, in the book of Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 31, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. We shall mount up with wings like eagles. We shall walk and not faint. We shall run and not be weary. Comrades, time come, and we are waiting a little longer. But when the trumpet shall sound, and Mark Golding shall be the next Prime Minister, and Donovan Mitchell will be the Member of Parliament, then we know that the people
I look it in put we just not the Lord. Them want we forbid it.
Yeah. Earthquake. Pull up that. Thank you. What a evening. What a evening. Comrade Chairman of the proceedings. All of the distinguished comrades on the platform. I think it's the biggest head table I've experienced at any conference. Special shout out to Comrade Peter Bunting, my brethren, handing over the baton this evening. And, you know, having heard of his legacy, you know, it has been a job very well done. And he has inspired many, and including Donovan, who is now going to take up that baton and run with it. Comrade Donovan Mitchell, boy, I've known you from Peter came to Central Manchester. You were very much a crucial part of this setup here. And you know, I know that very high regard that we all have for you as a politician and as a servant of the people. And I think it's fitting, as we empower our councillors to move forward, it is fitting that you are stepping forward with the blessing of the people, the overwhelming vote of support from the delegates of Central Manchester today. And I wish you well. I believe you will be an excellent representative at the parliamentary level. And I very much look forward to walking with you up Duke Street, into Garden House, to sit on the right side of the aisle in the next PNP administration. Comrades, there is no doubt that there is a wind of change blowing across the land. The Jamaican people are fed up with this Jamaica Labour Party government. They have experienced the hardship of the cost of living crisis, but the government has not done enough to cushion that crisis on the people. We have seen the levels of violent crime under this government at levels which are intolerable, and the type of crime getting more and more depraved, and crime spreading into communities which have never experienced that in the past. Comrades, the people of Jamaica want a new direction. And you know, I think the most important thing of all is they want a government that they can trust to look after the best interests of the people. They want a government that they know cares for the people. And you know, the People's National Party, the word people is the first word in our name. And we put the people first. That is really what we are about. Comrades, we're looking at a time where the government has decided to embark on some constitutional reform. Many people are hesitant because they don't trust this government when it comes to the Constitution. The use of states of emergency since 2018 as a routine policing tool is something that we are challenging in the courts. We have brought a constitutional action in the courts to see whether or not the way in which this government has been using these states of emergency is in keeping with the Constitution, because we have said, based on the advice we've received and our understanding of the Constitution, that is not what states of emergency are there for. Up to today, we see in the papers where somebody was awarded $4 million for wrongful and unconstitutional detention under a state of emergency. That is not the first case. There was one before where the person was awarded over $15 million. Violating the Constitution of Jamaica is a risky business for any government. It can impose liabilities on the public purse, which the government can't budget to honor. This is why it is important that we establish what is the right way forward. We have a Prime Minister who relied on pre-signed, undated letters to try and control the senators appointed by him from voting in favor of the Caribbean Court of Justice when we brought legislation to take Jamaica away from the Privy Council so that our people could have access to a final court. We have a Prime Minister who, when he appointed the Chief Justice, didn't appoint him in a normal way, attempted to put him on some kind of probation, not respecting the separation of powers, where there are three co-equal branches of government, with the judiciary being one, and the Chief Justice is the head of the judiciary. We have a government that rushed to pass the NIDS bill when we told them that it violated the constitutional rights of the people and it would not be able to withstand scrutiny. And we said to them, pause the rush and let us review this thing properly in Parliament. They wouldn't hear us. And they passed it. We weren't even in Parliament at the time. And they rushed it through. And Comrade Julian Robinson then General Secretary, lent his name to a constitutional action which we brought. And the entire legislation was struck down by the Constitutional Court. So this is not a government that can be trusted when it comes to constitutional matters. The People's National Party, in the tradition of Norman Washington Manley, respects the constitutional rights of our people. We fought hard to get those rights. We come from a history where we didn't have those rights. And we must never take them for granted. We must always respect them and protect them. So people, I think these are the kind of things why the people of Jamaica are looking back and saying, hold on, the People's National Party really is the party that we can put our trust and confidence in. We are not a party which would go and lick down the houses of vulnerable Jamaicans without offering them any alternative accommodation, women and children. We are not the party that would be serving eviction notices on over 60 families who have been living on land from the early 1970s, land bought for them from Worthy Park Estates by the government of Michael Joshua Manley. We wouldn't do that. We are the party that seeks to empower the people of Jamaica. We want to provide land for the landless in an orderly way and give them the infrastructure so they can improve their lives and create value for this nation and for themselves and for the future. Comrades, the next PNP government is going to have to focus on the critical issues facing our country that are holding us back. We are a blessed nation. We are a very talented people. We're respected all over the world and we punch far above our weight. We've exceeded our peers in sports. We've exceeded our peers in cultural dominance, music, even the way we talk. The people of the world rate it. But yet, there are many areas of life where we are not performing at the level at which we are destined to perform, and we have to sort that out. And the education system is a critical part of that. The next PNP government will focus on uplifting the standards in our early childhood and primary institutions. We cannot go forward with a system of education where over 30% of our primary school children leave primary school and they cannot read. 50% can't manage to write a sentence and handle basic arithmetic. When those children go into secondary school, they're not ready for the curriculum. And they end up going through school and they have nothing to show for it. And they want to be somebody too. And they get frustrated. And they want to be somebody who is admired and respected. And many of them go down the wrong pathway. And that is why we have such a chronic problem of violent crime in this country. It begins with family values and the education system and the way we bring up our children. So the big challenge that the People's National Party will be tackling is how do we produce the best system of early childhood and primary education in this hemisphere so that our children have the right start. And also, when it comes to the training and vocational training of the country so that we can prepare our young people for the world of work, we need to ensure that we're training them in the things that the economy that is evolving in the 21st century needs its workers, the skills that are required. So we have to focus on building out our training capacity so that we're producing workers who are very productive, highly productive, globally competitive. And we can grow our economy based on the investment in our people. Because the human capital of the nation is the most valuable thing we have. And the people of Jamaica are brilliant people, but with us, the system is not right. And it's not set to uplift the people. And we, the People's National Party, we believe in transformation. We believe in changing where people have come from historically and allowing them a chance to be the best that they can be. And that is our vision and our mission. And we are going to do it, comrades, together. So, comrades, it is late. We've had a wonderful conference. I feel so happy to see the baton being changed in central Manchester in the way it has. From Comrade Peter Bunting, a sample politician, a sample man, to Comrade Donovan Michel, who he has said is the most talented politician he's ever met. And I'm not going to second guess that assessment because I believe it to be true as well. So, comrades of central Manchester, We have somebody squatting in the seat now. But we know, sir, when the time comes, that person is going to be out and Donovan Mitchell is going to be in. We're not going to take it for granted, though. The work has to be done. We have to come together as one. I was in St. Thomas last night at a conference in Morant Bay. And let me tell you, on the platform there was just a unity vibes flowing. And it felt good and there was a massive crowd, as there is here tonight. Comrades, together we are unstoppable. Together we will be invincible. I'm very confident that I will be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica.
We are fighting for a cause. Stand firm. Our country them trying to.
And comrades, I approach this task with a great sense of humility, because it is not something I ever run down, but it is something which apparently God has seen as my destiny, to take up this baton and move forward with it. And I'm going to approach it with the people of Jamaica in my mind and in my heart, because I believe that it is my mission to make Jamaica a better place and to tackle the very real issues that we face at this time. Rural development, Comrade Mikhail, agriculture. We must build an economy that is not so vulnerable to external shocks, that is not so dependent on one or two industries. We have tremendous potential in agriculture. We must stop treating it like a poor cousin. We have to sort out and invest in the agriculture so that small farmers have the best possible chance of being as productive as possible. The water issue in the climate change era that is emerging, water is going to be absolutely critical as a resource. We can't take it for granted. This week has been the hottest week in the history of mankind, them say. This week. So, you know, say, it's a serious thing. And we have to get it right, comrades. But the People's National Party, under my leadership, we're not here to scrape. We're not here to make money for ourselves or our cronies or our family. We are here to use the people's resources in the best interest of the people and for the people only. And I will ensure that that happens. We have a government that is trying to dismantle the Integrity Commission. We won't let it happen, comrades. We have a government that is trying to block the investigative reports of the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission from being put into the public domain so the people of Jamaica can see what is going on. What have they got to hide, comrades? How is it that they've suddenly come up with this need for a legal opinion on a matter which is so straightforward? The Auditor General has done her investigations. She has consulted with the institutions she has audited. She has given them an opportunity to review her draft report. She has heard what they have to say on the draft report. She has incorporated their thoughts into her final report. She has sent her final report to the Speaker of the House to be tabled in the House so it becomes a public document, only to be told now that the Speaker is not going to table it for 2 months. No, sir, that cannot be right. Comrade, we're living in dangerous times. We're living in times where our government that is playing some serious games with the flow of information to the people. Some serious games with how the people's security is dealt with and the rights of the people are trampled on through the state of emergency mechanism that they have sought to invoke as a policing tool rather than as a tool to protect the state from subversion where there's a threat to our democracy, which is what it was there for. Comrades, the People's National Party is a party of principle. We're the party of Norman Washington Manley, the father of the nation in terms of the development of our Constitution. He brought, and through the PNP, universal adult suffrage to Jamaica so that the Jamaican people, all adults, could vote. He was the one who fought for self-government and independence. The irony of it is, of course, we lost the election just before independence, so it was the Jamaica Labour Party under Bustamante that formed government when we became independent. But it was the PNP who laid the pathway to achieve that. So comrades, we are a party that upholds values of democracy, and we will never let go of that, because we don't want Jamaica to become any kind of banana republic or a dictatorship where the rights of our people and the rights that we fought for and that our ancestors fought for are held in disregard and treated as if they are the territory of the person who happens to occupy Jamaica House. Nothing no go so. Those rights must always be respected. So comrades, the mission we are on is an important mission for Jamaica. It is a serious mission and we must take it seriously. We must all put our shoulders to the wheel and keep our eye on the prize and work together to achieve the victory which I'm sure God will give us if we approach our task with humility but with the determination to do the right thing for the Jamaican people. Comrades, it has been a pleasure to come to Central Manchester again. I look forward to many visits in the future. Comrade Donovan Mitchell, you have my full support. I look forward to seeing your victory in due course, which I believe is your destiny. And comrades all, thank you so much for putting on such a wonderful conference here in Central Manchester, showing us the true talent that exists here and the way that you have always done your thing with the highest standards within the People's National Party. Comrades, God bless you all. The word is love.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know.
Comrades of Central Manchester, the time has come to present to you your candidate in the next general elections for this noble constituency of Central Manchester. I give to you Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Comrades, bless him up for me. Comrade Donovan is the man. One love.
Jamaican people want better.
Comrades, you heard it. Donovan, the candidate for Central Manchester. Well, comrade leader, you know we do it in Central Manchester style. You could not come here and leave empty-handed. In William Seal, where the Belfield and the Ralford Division borders, we call it the Industrial Belt. So we have a presentation by Comrade Tishana Archer for you.
Comrade Golding, on behalf of Central Manchester, thank you for always being supportive to us. And Marky G, I want to tell you this afternoon or this evening that you can count on Central Manchester to be in the winning column of the People's National Party come the next general elections.
Yes, I am. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Comrade Archer. And that is a basket from the Pioneer Chocolate Factory. Thank you, Comrade Leader. Comrade Chairman. Is a Pioneer Picker Paper and Jamaica Standard Products, all the factories in that belt, I will call it the industrial belt. Comrade Chairman of the party, Dr. Angela Brown Burke, we have a presentation for you because you know how we do things in Central Manchester style. We also have a token for you presented by Comrade Regional Secretary Verna Manning.
Comrade Chairman, my friend, on behalf of Central Manchester, it was a pleasure seeing you. We want to say thank you. And this is also from the industrial belt of Central Manchester. Thank you.
Hip hip. A final presentation to Comrade Bunting also from the same industrial belt. And Comrade Bunting, as I said, this is a presentation from the Pioneer, from the Jamaica Standard Products, the coffee factory, and also from Picker Paper, all the factories in that belt. I will say, hail the man, Comrade Peter Bunting. Comrades, let us be upstanding for Jamaica Arise as we close this evening's conference. Thank you for coming out, for being here. Let us be upstanding as we sing Jamaica Arise.
has sounded, my countrymen all. So awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true to thee. Oh, the toil will be heavy and the campaign long. The road will be dreary, the barrier strong. Our progress may falter and energies wane, but steadfast in spirit, or go we will gain. Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true to thee. In steadfast assurance that God will look down and give us His blessing of efforts to crown. Let all be united to build by His grace a nobler Jamaica, a loftier race. Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true to thee.
Comrades, please travel safe home. Divisional leaders, myself, Comrade Carly, Comrade Cardell, please to marshal your troops home safely. Please to do so now. Hip hip, PNP, hip hip. Victory to the People's National Party. We turn over to Lovers' Choice. We thank the police, members of the JCF who are here providing security. We thank each and every one for coming out. Comrade leaders, please to marshal your troops as they go home safely. Whatever is not done tonight can be done tomorrow. We thank each and every one for coming out. Please to get home safely as we transition to the People's National Party. Over to Lovers' Choice and to Raglam and Disco.